more this quarter. Reggie Gardner, 13 seconds left in the quarter now. Corey, no. Hoff rebounds, 6 seconds left. Ratliff from long range, won't go at the buzzer. End of the first quarter, the score. Venice, 17, Timothy Christian, 6.
About the only thing you can expect these days is the unexpected.
Sue, where's my old red shirt?
So it pays to have the right kind of protection.
What? I'm coming.
And you can protect your family from the unexpected with insurance from one or more of the country companies.
Let's go now.
Okay, eat your toast, then we'll go. Hurry up.
Let's go.
Your nearby country company's agent will make sure you're well protected for your home, car, life, health, and your business. Look in the yellow pages for the country companies.
The country companies, we're a little different than most insurance people.
So we've had a first quarter, Ed, completely dominated by Venice with a great shooting exhibition, great all-around play.
One of the things I think everyone asked themselves as you looked at this final game, you said, what will happen if Venice jumps out to a 8-10-point lead? Can Timothy Christian come back? Can they go out and play aggressive ball? They have not done that during the course of the year, so it's an interesting thing to see what's going to happen.
Venice controls the rebound. Gardner and Corey playing catch. Corey saves the ball. They get it inside to Henry. High for the rebound comes Waldman.
And that was pure effort. Goldman in there, only 6'1". Just, they wanted that ball. See, they're at the free throw line, and they're not shooting.
Partially blocked was that shot. And Ratliff saves it. No, won't go. Ratliff underneath. Great play by Corey. Tremendous body control. So with 7 minutes left in the first half, Venice is leading by 11 and has the basketball. Oh, thrown away. Just a year ago in the Class A final, it was Lawrenceville 54, Ottawa Marquette 53. Remember that one?
Great game.
Oh.
Just a magnificent game. Performance that Rick Leasty put on for Lawrenceville was outstanding.
Waldman elects to shoot and hits. That changes it to 17-8 Venice. I'll say this, if Waldman elects to start shooting, he so far has been absolutely unmolested.
If you won't take shots from just past the free throw line, it makes it tough on your offense.
Crowder has a corner shot. Whoa. 6 points for Crowder. Bruce Vanderschaft is called for a blocking foul. That's 4 team fouls against Timothy Christian.
That Jeff Corey in the backcourt's got good presence. You know, he makes his move when it's open. Look at there, up in the air.
Ratliff grabs the rebound, and Venice down by 11. Venice leading by 11. Timothy Christian with Vanderschaft in the corner. Up, won't go, and there's Crowder to rebound for Venice. Crowder. Oh. 8 points for James Crowder, 21-8 Venice.
Say, when your big scorers, Bruce Vanderschaft, Jim Folgers, if they don't score, Certainly makes it difficult for a team. Now you've got Vanderschaft way outside, which is not his normal position. Now he's moving back to the corner from where he normally operates. But there you're standing there with free throws, and they're not taking them. Which means that everything inside is crowded. That's the way it is. Ratliff up, beautiful.
Tony Ratliff gets the offensive rebound, turns it into a two-pointer. It's Venice by 11. Now here's a switch into a man-for-man now.
No. Getting a little bit more aggressive, though. They're going out and trying to steal the ball a bit. And that leaves it much more open underneath for Mike Henry.
It was touched, apparently, by Timothy Christian, although the Timothy Christian players do not believe it. Turner will inbound it for Venice. To Corey. Crowder. That was partially blocked, and Hoff grabs it out of the air. Less than 4 minutes remaining in the first half. First quarter saw a 17-6 lead for Venice. Waldman losing control of the ball. Turner. Hoff comes off with it.
Very frustrating when you're leading scores. Can't get that ball in a hoop, and they really haven't gotten many shots. And there again, Vanderhoff misses.
And Venice that time did a beautiful job. They just had everything shut off the offensive board. Ratliff comes up with the loose ball. Our invaluable aide, Jack Rosenberg, points out something very interesting. Last night, Timothy Christian scored 12 points in the first half, but then went on to win big. It's time out in the second quarter. The score, Venice 21, Timothy Christian 10. A glance at the clock tells us 2 minutes and 44 seconds remain in the first half.
Ray, I guess you'd say thus far the key to this game is that, and when we point these things out, I repeat again, we're not pointing the finger at anyone, but it is part of the game, and this is the strategy and what's going on. Bruce Vanderschaft has only 2 points, and Jim Folgers is scoreless to this point.
Vanderschaft, coming into tournament play, had averaged over 20 points per game, and Folgers 12. This is Folgers trying to find some room, almost loses it.
See, with the guards falling back so far, neither Folgers or Vanderschaft, when they get in there, have much room. They're double and triple teamed. You're going to have to shoot it out there.
Won't go for Hoff. Look out. Waldman saves it. Won't go for Waldman. And Turner has it for Venice. So Timothy Christian so far has had no shooting luck, and I guess we have to give credit to a very good Venice zone defense. Gardner hits his first points of the night after going with 23 and 15 respectively in the first 2 games here at Champaign-Urbana. 13-point lead for Venice. Only 1:35 remaining in the first half. Won't go for Hoff. Foul on Waldman. David Waldman commits the foul.
Let's take a look at it again, Ray Scott. See Waldman sneak in, go over the back. And that's where so many times Youngster will get in foul trouble. He got himself out of position, and in his intensity and desire to still try to get a hand on the ball and maybe pick it up, he got on the back of the opponent. Reggie Gardner is the man that goes to the line.
To add to the woes of Timothy Christian, we have reached the bonus situation, and Reggie Gardner has his third point. Venice leads by 14. Free throws, Venice is 5 of 6. Timothy Christian has yet to come up with a free throw. Foul. James Turner. That, I think, is only the third team foul committed by Venice. And just a minute 5 remaining in the half. Out of bounds to Venice as Folgers could not hold on with 59 seconds remaining in the half. Timothy Christian scored 12 in the first half last night and 36 in the second half. .42 seconds remaining in the half. Turner. Venice has built a 27-10 lead now. Hoff says let's play for one shot. 12 seconds left in the half. Who will get the shot? Folgers won't go. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. There's the buzzer, and that's the end of the first half with the score. Venice 27. Timothy Christian 10. Here's Bob Starr.
This is a far cry from what we expected in the championship game. Venice has done an excellent job of forcing Timothy Christian to take the outside shot, and they just haven't been able to come up with a good hot hand from anybody on the outer perimeter. And they're going to have to make an adjustment at halftime. Venice, on the other hand, has gotten great play out of the middle, especially in Mike Henry. Venice 27, Timothy Christian 10.
Bentley, we had no free throw attempts by Timothy Christian in the first half, which is a tribute to the way Venice played the game and particularly the type of defense they had. You just don't commit fouls with that kind of a defense.
No, not if you, as we said, they're sagging off. They're sagging off out in front, and if you don't hit, they're not coming out.
Timothy Christian has the ball. Hoff. Vanderschaft. Trying to move the ball quickly against the zone. So far, haven't taken a shot. Vanderschaft missed in the lane, and here comes Venice. Corey. Henry. Mike Henry has scored 10 points now. Venice starts the second half just the way they finished the first. Already Timothy Christian loses control of the ball. Stepping in and then back, and you can't do that. Outside to Corey from Turner. Gardner gets it into Henry, outside to Corey. 1 minute's gone by here in the second half. Waldman rebounds. He was fouled. Mike Henry is first.
That's Henry's first foul.
Yes.
And they only have 4 fouls to this point, which means that that defense the first half, they've really done a job. Once again, pointing out what they're doing, the backcourt, the men in the back are just sagging off. They're letting the guards, Timothy Christian's guards, shoot from the free throw line if they want to, but they're not taking the shots.
Ratliff scores. 29-12 Venice. Turner in the backcourt. Let's see how they handle the press. Ratliff went for the ball and fouled. And that is personal foul number 3 on Tony Ratliff. Out of bounds. Venice will have Reggie Gardner to pass in.
Coach Don Greenfield really can't afford the luxury of taking him out, can he?
Certainly not off his contributions this afternoon.
They're getting more aggressive, going out and trying to steal a ball, but that's not their game. Remember that.
Gardner hits. 6 points for Reggie Gardner. 31-12 Venice. Hoff gets it into front court. Won't go for Folger, but there is Vanderschaft to follow up. 4 points for Vanderschaft. 31-14 Venice. The foul was on David Waldman is charged with the foul, and that's his second.
And the problem for Timothy Christian now is they're building up these fouls and they're getting Venice closer to the bonus situation.
Henry gets it up to Corey. Less than 6 minutes remaining, third period. Venice clinging to its halftime lead of 17. Crowder almost throws it away, but Gardner's quick enough to save it. Henry content to feed.
Oh, they're really zipping the ball around now. Boom.
Gardner hits again. 8 points for Gardner.
How about that? Venice comes back with a press.
Folger hits his first point of the game. So they're matching baskets right now, but Timothy Christian, of course, has to do much more than that. 33-16 Venice. Henry. Gardner, partially blocked. Foul. Ratliff, his fourth. To the line, Reggie Gardner.
Let's take a look at it again. See how Ratliff got himself in trouble and picked up number 4. The pass comes out to Gardner. Here comes Ratliff. Got him on the hand on the release of the ball.
Reggie Gardner is 2 for 2. Six of 7 free throws converted by Venice. They have just done everything well so far. Everything.
We discussed the first night when Timothy Christian had the almost perfect game.
Waldman drives and comes up with his second field goal. It is 35-18 Venice.
We said at that time they may want some of those good bounces later in the tournament, and I think they could use them tonight.
Turner and Corey play catch. Turner. That was intended for Mike Henry, one of the few bad passes thrown by Venice so far.
Henry and Crowder came into the same area at the same time. That caused the problem. You got to shoot it.
Won't go for Waldman. Position and rebound for Gardner. Turner. Just excellent court movement for Turner. Turnover, and here comes Venice with 3.5 minutes left, third quarter. Reggie Gardner hits. 12 points for Gardner. He's the leading scorer of the game. (39-18) Venice leading. Ratliff has it underneath and scores. 6 points for Ratliff. Venice by 19. Led by 17 at the half. Led by 11 first quarter.
See, this is not the kind of a game that Timothy Christian excels at, but they're out chasing.
Waldman comes up with a steal. Jump ball is a ruling. Technical foul has been called. David Waldman apparently did not like the call of jump ball, and his remarks caused a technical foul.
I don't think it was, Ray. He did not deliver the ball to the official properly, apparently.
Is that what it was?
Dropped it behind his back. I think that's what the call was for.
Well, whatever. Reggie Gardner is perfect from the free throw line. 5 of 5. 13 points overall, and possession of the ball, and a 20-point lead for Venice. Crowder. And there's Turner for the offensive rebound. Just a sterling performance by this entire Venice team. That's all you can say. 42-20 lead.
And they're taking it right to them. You know, they're not playing cautious. They know they've got them on the run, and they're going right at them.
Ratliff was fouled in the lane by Corey.
There you can see right there where the contact is made.
Tony Ratliff at the line, 2 shots. First free throw attempted by Timothy Christian.
That's the first one all night?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Venice by 20. Late third quarter.
There's Mike Henry down there helping on that press. Boy, when that big man will come out on that press, it makes it tough.
Lightning quick Reggie Gardner.
He is that.
Partially blocked. Foul.
You know, you always wonder when you get a big lead, 16, 18, 20 points. What do we do? Do we play a little more conservative, or do we just put the pressure on, the same pressure that's gotten us this point? And I think, obviously, Venice saying, well, we're going to keep going the same way.
The foul was on Vanderschaft, his second. Ratliff is playing with 4. No Venice player with more than 2. Jump ball, the ruling. .152 remaining in the third period for the Class A championship. And so far, Venice has been absolutely in command. Crowder. There's Turner, who's done a fantastic job underneath. 11 points for Turner. He scored 1 in the first quarterfinal game and 5 in the semifinal. 44-22. Wouldn't go for Vanderschaft, and there is Turner. Only 1:20 left in the third quarter. Venice can afford now, if they would desire, to take their time. Vanderschaft rebounds the miss by Mike Henry. Hoff.
See, now they're down by 22, but this is their style of game, and it's pretty tough to change.
Bozier does not have good shooting luck. Hoff saves it. Offensive foul on Hoff. Number 1 on the backcourt, Bruce Hoff.
Here's the replay. Watch Hoff come in. The basket is not allowed. Now, see, the charge came before he released the ball.
So now only seconds remain in the third quarter. Corey hits. Venice can do no wrong. 46-22 lead for Venice. Eight seconds left in the third quarter. Ratliff goes to the basket well and has scored 10 points now, and there is the buzzer. The end of the third quarter, the score is Venice 46 and Timothy Christian 24. Warning buzzer for the fourth quarter.
Just had a thought, Ray. How do you think Cormie feels? This Venice team beat Cormie 3 overtime, and just at the ball in the air at the whistle on a desperation shot.
And Reggie Gardner hit it.
Yes.
Timothy Christian comes up with the opening tip-off. Vandershaw rolls one in, 6 points for the high-scoring senior. 20-point lead, Venice. Won't go for Crowder. Out of bounds, Timothy Christian. Folger loses the ball, is knocked away by Corey, picked up by Henry, and here comes Venice. Ratliff loses the battle for the rebound to Crowder.
You're right, they're doing everything right. When they miss, they get the ball back on the offensive rebound. Look at Mike Henry battle in there.
Rebound to Folgers. Waldman almost lost it. Folgers in the lane, won't go. And there is the man, the smallest man on the floor, Corey. Oh my, foul on Hoff.
He may be hurt.
Corey hit very hard. It's either his right knee or his right ankle.
He's holding his ankle. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh,
there goes Rick Essington out there.
Corey has been just a magnificent playmaker for this team. He never lost his cool for one instant.
Held the ball club together. Walking.
We have not had a substitution in this game so far.
Essington's asking him, how do you feel? And I think he's saying, I'll stay in.
No doubt about what Corey wants to do.
Explaining to him he has to take a timeout.
See what the
for
call
the injured
is.
player.
Coach Essington says we'll take a timeout here in the fourth quarter with the score. Venice 46, Timothy Christian 26. What was the technical ruling there, Ed?
Technical ruling was that if he left the player in, if he left Corey in, he had to call a timeout. If he took him out of the ball game, they had 90 seconds, on an injury. But he wanted to keep him in, so he had to take the timeout.
So it's still an Iron Man performance for both teams.
Mm-hmm.
6 minutes, 35 seconds left in the game.
Little Jeff Corey, as we pointed out many times, he's just had an excellent tournament. Doesn't look like it's bothering him.
Oh, let's see if Venice decides to hold the ball for a while.
And now this is the problem you get into when you're Timothy Christian. You're aggressive. You've got a foul, and you send him to the free throw line, and you also build up fouls on your better players.
Bruce Vanderschaft being the better player who just picked up his third personal foul. At the line, James Crowder. He has scored 8 points, all in the first half.
NFL has hit just about 46% of his free throws. Has banged in, I think, all of them I've seen tonight.
3 for 3.
3 for 3. How about that? That's when you know things are going for you. Then he gets his rebound back. He misses one, and he gets a rebound back.
Turner comes to help out Corey in backcourt. Venice electing to keep the ball moving. And Crowder moves to the basket beautifully. 11 points for Crowder. 49-26, Venice with a 31-2 record. Mike Henry comes up with a steal and promptly throws it out of bounds with 5:54 remaining. Richard Essington is a man who violated that rule about do not go back home to coach.
Yes, he did. He's homegrown. Venice, born and bred.
He's a fine player in high school. Does not find the mark. Fired by Hoff. Turner. Turner is having a big game. 13 points.
Anybody seen Joe Namath around? Boy, that was some pass.
Yes, it was.
Took it right in stride for the layup.
A little over 5 minutes left in the game. Won't go for Vanderschaft. Hoff is there. Won't go for Hoff. Vanderschaft at the baseline. Will try again. This time he cans it. Bruce Vanderschaft has scored 8 points. We're going to pause 5 seconds for station identification.
Directly following the news, watch exciting Blackhawk hockey tonight at 11 on WGN-TV Chicago Television 9.
By Venice, one of the few times they've committed that basic cardinal sin in basketball. Crowder takes it away. Somebody threw a paper airplane out on the floor, so we'll have an official timeout, and out of bounds the ball goes to Venice with less than 5 minutes remaining in the game.
Gives Timothy Christian an opportunity to press. But against Jeff Corey, it doesn't work too well.
All alone is Crowder feeding Henry. Mike Henry has now scored 12 points, and Venice has built a commanding 25-point lead with 4.5 minutes left in the game, and Crowder fouls Woldman. That's Crowder's third personal foul. Picked up 2 very early in the game and just now commits his third. There is Mike Henry to rebound. Turner misses, but there is Gardner. Corey puts it up. Jeff Corey has scored 6 points. 55-28, Venice. Woldman, 6 points for senior David Woldman. Venice loses the ball. I guess at this point, with Venice just 3 minutes and 50 seconds away from winning the Class A championship, we ought to start, I guess, pointing out what all is right about Venice. Venice has certainly done just about anything, everything that a championship team could do. So just 3:50 left in the championship game, and let's take a look at the trophy symbolizing the state crown.
This is the prize the champions will take home with them. You'll want to be with us following the final horn to see the victors accept this trophy. The presentation will be made immediately following the game. Also, if things work out the way we have them planned, Ed McCauley will have interviews for you with all the winning team members. Be sure to see it. Now back to the game.
Thank you, Bob Starr.
Ray Scott, we've got a minute. I want to say something. You know, the Riverdale team, first game when Timothy Christian had such a fine night, and they beat him 48-18. We said at that time that, you know, sometimes you get the break, sometimes the breaks go against you. And we also commented that Timothy Christian had such an excellent night that night that maybe sometime they would want some of those breaks. And I think tonight we're seeing the same thing. We're just seeing a magnificent performance by Venice, of course, but it's not a... I don't believe this game either is a reflection on Timothy Christian. Sometimes in championship competition, that ball won't go in a hoop, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
As evidenced by the 21% shooting in the first half.
That's
Timothy
right.
Christian, of course, it just doesn't have games where they shoot that way.
That's
but tonight
right.
they come up with it. Woldman hits. 55-32 Venice. Still a game played without substitutions. Until right now, I just spotted. Yep. For Venice, Mike Logan, number 22, came into the game. He is the first substitute. And Mike Logan is at the free throw line. He's been a valuable substitute for Venice. Ten of 12 free throws for Venice. Folgers hits. Folgers scoreless in the first half. The senior has scored 4 in the second half. Offensive foul on Corey. Substitution. For Venice, Algie Crawford, number 10, is coming in. Great hand for Mike Henry, and oh, does he deserve it. Mike Henry scored 10 points in the first quarterfinal, 11 in the semifinal. He averaged over 19 points for the season. Tonight he has scored 12. Ratliff comes up with his 12th point of the game, 57-36 Venice. Vanderschaft scores. Corey's shot was partially blocked, out of bounds. The ball belongs to Venice with only 2:45 left in the game. Turner will pass in. Reggie Gardner to Corey. Crawford. Gardner. Turner. Tony Ratliff is there for Timothy Christian. Hoff drives the baseline. Howard Hoff has now scored 6 points. Ratliff gets it back. It's 57-42 Venice. Exactly 2 minutes left in the game.
Ray, this gives you some indication. Now things are turning around as far as Timothy Christian is concerned. It may well be too late, probably is, with just 2 minutes. But some of these plays that they have made, you see David Waldman jump and hit 2 outside shots. If those shots had come in the first quarter, when it might have had an effect on the defense that Venice was playing, then it could have turned the ball club around, turned the ball game around. But you just can't pick your spots. Come into championship play, you get one chance, and you better have it all together.
I'd have to believe that if you'd asked Richard Essington about that exaggerated sagging zone defense, where they just totally gave the outside shot at the top of the key, if you'd say, now honestly, Coach, did you expect it would work that well? Then I'd have to believe he'd say, well, I sort of hoped that it would.
No, he expected it to work. Now, I don't know if he expected it to work that well, but he expected it to work, or he wouldn't have used it. He used what he expected to work. And as you point out, you can't expect it to work that well. But
it did.
You got to give him credit. I tell you, okay, coach makes a decision, he loses. Sometimes people criticize him. When he devises a strategy as he has devised tonight, it's a brilliant coaching job. Brilliant.
Venice trying to get in against the press, and get it in they do. To Mike Logan. Corey. Reggie Gardner. There was a foul on Howard Hoff. Number 3 on Hoff, with 1 minute and 36 seconds remaining. Venice 57, Timothy Christian 42. At the line, James Turner, who has just had an outstanding championship game. $14 points for Turner. 15 points for Turner against a season's average of a little over 9. Hoff. Howard Hoff has scored 8 points. This is James Turner. Corey.
He handles that ball well, doesn't he, Corey? He really handles it.
Every successful team has to have a field general who is cool, and Corey is that cool man, and Hoff commits the foul with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Remember, we'll have the presentations for you to the winning team and the runner-up right after the end of this contest, as Venice is on the threshold of succeeding Lawrenceville as a Class A champion. Turner rolls it around and in.
And in one way, Ray, it's fitting. This is their 3rd trip to the Class A tournament. Three's the charm, I guess.
17 points for James Turner. 61-44 Venice. So the team that has the smallest student body, 190 students, is coming up with the Class A championship for 1975. Great save by Gardner, and we have another foul with 34 seconds remaining.
And Rich Essington empties his bench. Here comes Jeff Corey getting a well-deserved hand. Quite a great game. Quite a great tournament.
He is replaced by number 44, Larry Arnold. Now number 32, Bernie Woodrome, is coming in for Venice.
The announcer's nightmare. 10 new names on the floor.
Oh, boy. Well, let's see. We want to be sure and try and get them all anyway. Let's see who comes in for Timothy Christian. Number 15, Rich, is it Bukima? I think that's the way you pronounce it. I hope so. Number 23, Van Zielstra. Number 43, Bob Voss. 45, Doug Slinkman. Crawford gets his name in the scoring column. And number 11, Tim Bolt. Those last names I mentioned, all for Timothy Christian. Great free throw exhibition for Venice. And hitting for Elmhurst was Rich Bukima for Timothy Christian. At the line again will be Crawford. And into the game now, getting their opportunity to play for Timothy Christian. Number 51, Ted Vandernald. And number 21, Randy Van Dam. 13 seconds left in the game. 63-46, Venice leads. Say, this is some kind of a free throw shooting exhibition. (18 of 20 free throws. Now Tim Walker comes in the game for Venice. Four of 4 free throws for Crawford. Final 10 seconds of the game. Zielstra shoots. He is short. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the state championship game is over. Venice, 65. Timothy Christian, 46. Venice completes a remarkable 32-2 season under coach Richard Essington, who played at Venice as an undergraduate. Timothy Christian completes an outstanding 27-6 mark under Coach Donald Greenfield. Coach Greenfield is down in the mass of humanity immediately in front of our television position to congratulate Coach Essington and his winning Venice Red Devils. So it's a scene of great excitement here and great enthusiasm as far as the Venice fans are concerned. There is the winning coach in that very colorful suit. Remember now, we'll have the presentation ceremony. Opportunity to hear from the winning coach. Venice, as pointed out by Ed McCauley, getting into play here only on a desperation last second shot to win in triple overtime over Carmine. And here they are, the Class A champions. The moment of truth is at hand. The Class A tournament champions are assembling out on the court to receive the trophy symbolizing best in state. It has to be, of course, the most exciting event in the lives of these high schoolers thus far. So now let's join Harry Fitzhugh, Executive Secretary of the Illinois High School Association, for the awards. Harry?
And now for the presentation of the runner-up and championship trophies to the winning teams, Mr. Harry Fitzhugh, Executive Secretary of the Illinois High School Association.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege and pleasure to present the officials of the Illinois High School Association who will assist in the trophy presentation. I would first like to introduce Mr. Richard Mariani, the principal of Toluca High School and member of the board of directors. And secondly, Mr. Roy Shepard, the principal of Mattoon Senior High School and member of the board of directors and secretary of the association. And now, to present the awards to these two fine championship teams, it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. James Brim of Triopia High School, who is president of the board of directors of the association. Mr. Brim.
Thank you, Mr. Fitzhugh. It's indeed a privilege to represent the 820 high schools that are members of the Illinois High School Association in presenting these trophies. We are very appreciative of the support that this tournament receives. At this time, I'd like to ask Coach Greenfield of the Timothy Christian Trojans to step forward. Coach Greenfield, congratulations to you and your team for a fine season. These are charms for you and the members of your team. Congratulations. Captain Vanderschaff and Captain Ratliff, would you step forward, please? Congratulations. You represent a very fine basketball team. This is your trophy for second place, 1975 Class A. Congratulations. At this time, I'd like to ask Coach Essington of the Venice Red Devils to step forward, please. Coach Essington. Coach, these are charms, miniature basketballs for you and the members of your squad. Congratulations to you on your fine season.
Fine, thank you very much.
Very fine team. We have Captains Corey and Gardner. Who's Captain Corey? Captain Gardner? Gardner, you're listed as captain. Congratulations to you. Just a minute, please. To you, these nets and your trophy for first place. Congratulations to this fine team, the Venice Red Devils. Please drive safely going forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the individual point totals on the championship game for Timothy Christian.